So in Let's Discuss, we are going to try to solve some of the questions with more than 2 operations. So given that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3, solve for the values of the following. So we're gonna try example number 1. Example number 1 says 5 times x plus y divided by x plus y, and what do we do first? We substitute x as 3, x as 2, y as 3. So 5 times 2 plus 3 divided by 2 plus 3, and before we multiply that, we have to compute the ones inside the parentheses. So 2 plus 3 is 5 divided by 5, and what do we get? We get 5 times 5 is 25 divided by 5, and if we divide them together, 25 by 5, then we get 5, which is the answer as seen here, 5. Okay, let's try example number 2. 5 times x plus y minus 2 times x plus y, everything divided by x plus y. Well, we are given that x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4, so we just have to substitute x as 3 and y as 4. So let's substitute. 5 times 3 plus 4 minus 2 times 3 plus 4 divided by 3 plus 4. And which one do we do first? Do we multiply it first, or do we subtract, or do we add? Well, we have to do ones inside the parentheses first. So 3 plus 4 is 7 minus 2 times 7 divided by 7. Well, then we multiply, right? So 5 times 7 is 35 minus 2 times 7 is 14 divided by 7, and before we divide, we have to compute ones in the numerator first, right? So 35 minus 14 is 21 divided by 7. Then if we divide 21 by 7, we get 3, right? So we get 3 as the answer. So let's try example number 3 now. We are given that x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 5. So, and we have 4x plus y to the second power divided by x plus y. So we just have to substitute x as 3 and y as 5. So 4 times 3 plus 5 to the second power divided by 3 plus 5. So we have to do ones inside the brackets first, right? In the parentheses. 4 times 3 plus 5 is 8 divided by 2. I mean 4 times 8 to the second power divided by 8. Then we multiply, right? We have 4 times 64, which is 8 squared, divided by 8. Well, if we multiply 64 by 4, then we get 256, and divided by 8, and 256 divided by 8, we get 32, which is the correct answer. So in example number 3, we have used addition, multiplication, and divisions. And we even used the exponents here, right? So we have to remember, when solving expressions having more than two operations means like we only had plus, minus, or multiplication, division in the previous lesson, right? But more than two operation means we are using, basically we are just using more than two operations, not just single one, but more than two. So we have to, so when we use when we are solving expressions having more than two operations, we have to follow the correct order of operations, right? And when solving expressions with exponents, we have to convert the base first as indicated by the exponent, and then perform the correct order of operation. So we have learned about those things, and in the next part we are gonna try to solve some of the questions that has more than two operations.